Welcome, Gentlemen's Table Podcast. Hey, we got Dean here today. Dean, introduce yourself. What do you do? Who are you?
Oh, howdy, I'm Dean. I work in pest control. That's pretty much all I do right about now. That's my entire life. Yeah.
Let's go.
What about Mr. Clean cosplayer, certified professional alcoholic?
Hey, not anymore.
yeah.
I've been
Not
sober
anymore,
all
I
the
know,
time.
I know.
That's a call out for no reason.
But it's
Not-
true, though.
That is a hard call.
Nah, but you're telling me if he went to like Dragon Con or something like that and he dressed up as Mr. Clean, he would not get so
absolutely.
much attention.
He absolutely would.
Do you still have your earrings?
No, I had to take it out for work, so.
No way.
Yeah.
Literally, Dean, tell us the story of why you got an earring.
So, I had to shave my head, can't grow a hair, and I also can't grow a beard, which that really fucking sucks. But then I was like, well, you know what? Mr. Clean is pretty tight. So I wanted to get a gold hoop earring, and that's pretty much it.
Let's go. Dude, so what got you into pest control? How'd you find it?
Well, at the time, I was working at Toyota, then I quit, and I really just needed a paycheck. They happened to respond back, did good in the interview, and then I wasn't really planning on getting as far as I have into it. Turns out the company I'm with is pretty fucking tight, so I'm like, this could actually be a career.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. How do you feel about the career? Do you think you can move up pretty high?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I made supervisor in September. They are already kind of slightly grooming me for department manager.
Whoa.
After that,
Whoa.
I'd probably go on the sales side.
Now we know why you like them so much.
Oh,
That was not the word that I would have chosen, but
which word would you
continue.
have chosen? But yeah, no, I definitely plan on going as far as I can with it. Eventually, I'd like to be the DCO, district manager.
Let's go.
Big money.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Big money.
I mean, there's never a shortage of a need for exterminators,
No, especially in Georgia.
especially in Georgia.
Good state to be in the industry.
Oh yeah. So what's the biggest thing that y'all exterminate?
Like size?
Yeah,
Rats?
rats.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Have you seen some like pretty big rats?
Not like a New York size
I was
one,
about
no.
to say, oh shit, a rat! Like you see those New York,
Whoa,
those like capybara-sized rats
Yeah,
in New York
yeah,
living
yeah,
in the
that's
sewers.
Disgusting.
I have the biggest rat I've seen. It was at this house. I was setting traps out, and they called me up. They told me, "Hey, we got a catch." So I go there. I set the trap out in a kitchen cupboard. When I open the door, go into the kitchen, this fucking rat. The glue board's about this size. The rat's probably about that big. But
That's
it was
still a huge rat, dude.
massive rat.
It's still huge.
And this fucker, it was in the middle of the kitchen floor. Like he had 3 legs on the glue board, and just with one leg just out of the
dragging
cupboard,
himself.
dragging himself. I was like, what the fuck?
He almost fought it off.
Dude, he was a Hulk.
That's
What a
nuts.
legend, dude.
That is
That's
nuts.
funny.
Poor guy got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he was
kinda-
still alive too. I had to dispatch him.
Oh, he was
Dispatch
still
him?
alive.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
What
a
do you
couple
do?
times.
He had to double tap him.
So
He just took out his carry. Boom, boom. All right, we're good, guys.
we have these like shoe covers when we go into a house. So I take a shoe cover, I put it over the rat with the glue board. It's squeaking, screaming. So I'm just like, oh, give me a second, buddy. I just find a rock and
Yo, that's insane.
I thought he took the shoe cover and just suffocated it like Goodfellas
Yeah,
or
I thought
something.
you just like spray some poison in there.
he like
and then let
mafia
it-
Just
that
on him,
rat.
just
You genuinely put that man in there with. Oh
yeah, no.
his medieval brain came out.
my gosh! What do you do after that?
Put it in my trash bucket.
You have to clean up any like splatter or?
Well,
No,
he put
that's
it-
what the shoe
He
cover's
put
there
it in the
for.
shoe cover. He was protected. He was protected.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think that's the most humane way, but hey, it gets the job done.
Okay, I have a question for you. We recently had Jonah on, who's an electrician.
Yeah.
And apparently they're called like the bitches of the blue collar field. So where did pest control rank in that standard?
I'm not entirely sure.
It can't
honestly.
be much higher.
Like, and if an electrician shows up, are like you guys kind of on the same field? Or are you calling them like
Or like, oh, they're a bunch
losers?
of bitches.
Or how does
Well,
that work?
they're two different fields though, because an electrician is more like a lot of the work Jonah does is like in new houses, most of the work Dean's doing is not like going to
Yeah.
spray a new building.
I've seen new houses. Well, it's kind of like the same thing. They both deal with like crawl spaces in the attics.
Yes,
so
but
they're
Jonah-
still in the shit.
What I'm saying is most of the work Jonah does, as far as I know, he does some repairs, but most of it is wiring up new
houses.
buildings and houses.
Okay.
I'd say the biggest difference between the two is with Jonah's industry, they have plans. Like, they have diagrams. Okay, this wire is going here and here. We don't have that shit. We
kind of
don't
like a
know
treasure hunt for
exactly
him.
where the rodent or pest is going to go. We got to kind of figure it out
That's funny.
case by case. I'd say maybe we cross intersections. Like, if a rat is chewing up their wires, they're going to call us. If I was trying to get Jonah out to our office, we have these emergency lights on the ceiling that we need them to be functional to pass our safety audit. They're not right now, so I sent Jonah pictures like, bro, can you like come by and fix this for us?
Hell yeah, dude.
Dang. So what kind of like, I've always been interested because you talk about the stuff you have to eradicate a lot, like
Yeah.
cockroaches and stuff. How much biology do you have to learn about the
Yeah, was there like
pests?
schooling beforehand or?
Yeah, there was a lot of training. We have our state test that licenses us to actually like use our products. That focuses mainly on like laws, regulation. Then you go to corporate in Alabama. That's where you actually learn about the pests and such. Not so much about their biology, more so identification, that kind of thing. But beyond that, most of what I know is really self-taught. Just Googling, reading labels, and figuring out what an active ingredient actually does to a pest.
What about what it does to you?
Well, most of the stuff we use is actually, I hesitate using the word safe, but it really is minimal risk. Because think about it, pests, they're open circulatory and they don't have like a spinal cord, right? They're as different from a person as you can be.
Yeah.
Stuff like a rat, though, closed circulatory, they have a spine. They're pretty similar to us. The poison we use on them, yeah, it could kill a dog, kill you or me.
Oh wow. So have you ever like run into like a situation where you're like, yeah, fuck that.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, God.
like whether it's like totally bad or like there's like a snake or like a venomous spider that you see and like you're like, oh yeah, no, fuck that, I'm out.
Well, we deal with spiders. Don't deal with snakes at all. Thank God. I'm
You don't like
horrified of them.
snakes?
Dude? All my life I've
not?
been terrified of them. There's just even like the little tiny like Ekans brown snake or whatever that eats slugs.
Yeah.
They still freak me the fuck out.
Wow, you're like my dad, dude. My dad has a snake phobia too.
Anthony, you would be a snake guy.
I like snakes, man. I just like anything like crawls, slithers, and walks on the ground. I don't know. I have a frog that
Don't you
lives
have
in a
fish,
fish
too?
tank. Yeah.
Well, if I did deal with snakes, I would be killing them. So
No, you can't do
Oh,
that.
no, I forget. You do have a lot of snakes. All your exes.
before he stopped you, freaking what kind of situations have you been in where you've been like, oh, absolutely not?
Yeah.
yeah, I've walked away from some first initial treatment jobs. A lot of them have
Really?
been German roaches. Yeah. I walk into this one that they wanted quarterly service, and they said they've been having roaches. Walk into it, and they are everywhere. Like upper baseboards crawling down the walls, middle of the day when they're supposed to be like in hiding asleep.
Oh, you can see them?
Yeah, dude, they were everywhere.
Like how many? Like just like
Thousands.
Oh, wow.
If you're seeing that many in broad daylight, then
At night it's gonna go crazy.
that, but also it's like there's 10 times more that you just don't see.
You don't see, yeah.
Because if they're out in the open like that, it means there's no room inside the walls for them. So
That's like that one TV show from Animal Planet. What was that one show called? It was literally about infestations. Look that up. I forgot what it called. It was like it was like a 2010 show.
Animal
Huh.
kingdom.
Yeah.
But so what do you do at that point then? Do you have to like fog the house? Like
Yeah.
what?
Well, with that one, I straight up told the customer, this is kind of beyond what we can do.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, wait, don't you call people that like put up tarps around the whole house and then they fog it or whatever, like in Breaking
Oh,
Bad?
shit,
That's
what's
the
that called?
main thing I can think of with that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I
but
forget
is
the
that,
name.
is that like the
Fumigation.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that like
Uh,
the only thing you can do at that point?
Yeah, pretty
Infested,
much.
yeah, that's
yeah.
what it is.
There's we don't do fumigation. We still have to get certified for it. We just never do. But if we have a really bad one that we are going to do something about, we'll do a clean out. That's basically where they have to do a bunch of prep. So all like their cupboards and everything have to take everything out so we can treat it. They have to be out of the property for 4 hours. 2 is usually fine, but 4 hours. And we just fucking go balls to the wall. Everything gets treated. Then we do a follow-up where we basically do the same treatment. We also bring a vacuum with a HEPA filter, and you vacuum up every dead ones, live ones too. Because, dude, Germans, they will eat anything. They will eat soap. They will eat dead German roaches.
Don't they like breed like
very quick?
Isn't it like they breed within the family? Like most roaches don't, but those do.
Yes, any male and female German roach, even from the same egg capsule, they can be compatible parents.
Oh, wow. So when I first moved here, because I'm originally not from Georgia, and we don't have cockroach problems up north like the South does.
Yeah.
So I always heard about palmetto bugs. Is there a difference between palmetto bugs and like German roaches?
Very big, yes. Palmetto bugs, there's 2 categories for all the roach species I have. German, not German.
Okay.
all the other ones are palmetto bugs, water bugs. They're kind of a catch-all term for like the outdoor roaches. Way easier to deal with. Those are big, dark, flying ones. They primarily live outside. And when they come inside, it's usually because it gets cold or it rains, stirs up the environment, it drives them inside. But they don't really infest a home. They can, but they're just not really built for that. Germans do not live outside at all. So it actually doesn't matter where you live, Michigan, whatever state. Germans are always brought into a property, whether package, person, something, but they never come in from the outside.
So what's the history behind like why they're called German cockroaches? Are they like actually from Germany? Like, is there like a history, like they invasive species?
That's a good Google question, because I'm pretty sure it was like first identified in Germany or by a German person.
Oh, okay. Just because I'm a huge science whiz nerd I'm just curious.
Plata Germanica.
So in 1776, the Swedish biologist Carl Linnaeus classified and named the species. Plata is Latin for avoids the light, and Germanica because the specimens he examined were collected in Germany.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey, that's not 1776, by the way. That's 1767.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Dean, I have to know.
Yeah.
So I was at work one day, and we have like these guys, like the health department, come in and check things out. So I was walking the guy around our business, and I was asking him like the craziest things that he saw. He was telling me like in those like soda drink nozzles, he's found like worms in them because people haven't cleaned them.
Horrible.
Yeah, like we clean them like once a day at Chick-fil-A. There's so many places that I guarantee you don't even clean them at all. And he was like, yeah, we found like worms in them. So for me, I was like, I do not want sodas from like any other fast food restaurant.
Because McDonald's Sprite hits different. Now I'm going to have to rethink
That's
my
why
choices when I get
different.
McDonald's Sprite.
I would think McDonald's definitely has a cleaning procedure.
They
I think more
probably
like
do.
Popeyes
They've
or
kinda
like
like-
Arby's.
yeah.
Or like, dude, what
like-
I was thinking is like the Sam's Club or the Costco, like just the soda machines out there.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I think Costco stay
I feel
on
like
that.
you would think they do, but
Nah.
that's not their primary business at all. It's just like a little side thing that gives them some money.
Oh no, you get $1.
They don't
hot
even
dog,
make. No, they lose money on that.
That's
They
what
just
I'm
do it.
saying.
They
Yeah,
do it for
exactly.
they do it for the subscription.
So there's no way there.
no,
cleaning that?
there's no way.
No, but hear me out. So the end of that question is there a place now that you will not go or do not want to?
Yeah, absolutely. When I was still a technician in the field, I was commercial. So I've done plenty of restaurants and just will not ever go into them.
That's
What's
horrible.
what's like the worst you've seen?
Call them out.
I probably shouldn't say
you
their
don't have to
name.
name drop.
You don't got a name drop.
Name drop.
Chinese place for sure. I mean, their floor drains were not drains because they were just fully caked with food.
Oh,
That's bad.
Of course, bad German roaches. I mean, you walk into their back and underneath you can just like smell the like decay of food debris underneath the fridges. Yeah.
Is this a place that we've been to,
No,
or okay?
no.
Because I like New Lucky China. That place is good.
New Lucky China hits.
You know, I mean, if I really just started cooking at home now, but if I do actually go out to eat,
it's like, why'd you start cooking at home?
Yeah, that's
Like,
a big
you call
reason.
these places, are y'all kitchen clean? Like,
No, man, it's literally, I'll only go to places that I have actually serviced because those are the ones, like, I know the situation there.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
It's like your Chick-fil-A, I'm
Yeah.
like, I know they're good. I'll go there.
That's God's chicken, man. You know they'd be doing us right.
Dude, shout out.
Have you ever like dealt with like scorpions?
Yeah.
What a question.
No, that'd be cool. Just because like when I was out in Texas, I'd like go looking for scorpions, and it's a different type of scorpion compared to the ones that we have here.
I've seen scorpions here. in
But
houses.
I've seen
They're
because in
like tiny
Texas they
little
got
black
those. They
ones.
have those big black ones. They have like, and they also have like the desert scorpions that are like, yeah. When you get stung by a scorpion, like here, it makes you feel like crap for a couple
We
days.
would have a scorpion
But the
called
ones in
Southern
Texas,
Devil.
like that sends you to the hospital.
That's such an accurate Georgia name for a scorpion.
Southern devil scorpion, yeah.
That is actually the one I dealt with. It's not that common, but it's pretty standard occasional
I feel like
invader.
the bark scorpion. I've seen those before, like in my, like on the deck. Like I've seen those on the back of my deck, like on like the banisters and stuff. Those like tan scorpions. Those are cool.
I haven't seen a scorpion
just-
since I like moved here.
Dude, okay, slight tangent. When I would sleep in my basement, we'd have like one bed down there.
Yeah.
And we would, like, it was before it was like finished completely. So we'd have like
Mm-hmm.
glue traps down there and we'd always get these like scorpions. Dude, I was so afraid of scorpions and spiders because I just saw how many would collect on those things. And I'd
Mm-hmm.
be like, where are they? Like, where are they coming from? Did y'all ever have like stuff like that in your houses where they were like just infesting and you didn't know it, or you just saw more of them? Because I swear I saw so many scorpions.
Like, are you asking the group or are you asking like Dean?
I'm asking all of you.
Because I don't think I've ever run into that problem. Like I've had like onesies, twosies. Like I've had like a scorpion in the house before,
Yeah.
and like my dad was like freaking the fuck. Like my dad hates like insects. My dad hates snakes. My dad always. I'm the guy that takes care of it.
That's so funny.
So I'll just pick it up like with like a paper towel. I'll just take a paper towel, just squish it, just pinch it, and just put it outside.
There you go.
So me and my parents were back when I was in high school and I lived with them. We had scorpions in that house, and I was staying in the basement. Before we got carpet installed, I'd literally take an airsoft gun whenever I saw one and just like target practice.
Target practice. Man, that'd make you a
He
good
was
shot.
meant to be an exterminator.
He was born for this.
Yeah.
Since
dude.
childhood, bro.
That's so funny.
Out the womb, exterminating pests.
They
Crazy.
should call you. They should call you Dr. Clean instead of Mr. Clean now.
Dr. Clean is
I don't have a
crazy.
doctorate.
So,
Yeah, fair enough. I'll take the name. If
I
you're
feel
giving
like it
to me.
has to have the Mister. Like that's what
Mr.
makes Mr.
Exterminator. I know, but like if he's
Like Dr. Phil, like that's Mr. Phil, like the fuck.
Mr. Phil is crazy.
But I think he has an actual doctorate though.
Yeah, but all right, never mind. This is stupid conversation.
Okay.
Well, Dean, so you enjoy pests.
Yeah.
What about penguins?
Here we go.
Yeah, here we
Does
go.
Dean like penguins?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're cool.
What do you know about penguins?
No. Use the word that you've always used.
What word?
Penguins are fucking metal.
Yeah, that's right. They are pretty metal.
Why? Why are penguins so metal?
Well, I honestly forgot most of what I know. I kind of replaced that knowledge with pests and insects. It was a phase. I don't know. Penguins are just kind of...
Dude,
man.
I actually might cry. That's
Dean
so
moved on
sad.
from penguins?
That's the only way like I connected with Dean.
Let me put some context into this. I've known Dean since freshman year of high school, right?
Which was like 30 years ago.
We had English class together my freshman year of high school, and I remember like we sat next to each other. We didn't really know who we were, like who each other was. We weren't really friends at the time until like we started like partnering up for like class assignments and projects and whatnot, and then we started becoming friends. So like I'd say halfway through the semester, like I think it's like it might be a little more than that, like past Thanksgiving, Dean would just whisper, "Hey, you want to hear a penguin fact?" It all went downhill from there, dude. Like it would probably be once every other week, Dean would find out a new penguin fact, and he'd either tell me personally in the halls,
Do you remember
or
any?
he would say in the group chat. Yes, I do remember one actually. He told me once, where were we? We were in your basement actually. And God, we had to have been juniors in high school.
A lot of shit went down in Jonathan.
Oh yeah.
A lot of shit.
It was the place to be.
And we were talking, and Dean just out of nowhere was like, "Hey, you know what I found out today?" He was like, "Penguins sneeze salt."
Oh yeah.
Just out of nowhere. We were having such like a different conversation than penguins.
That's awesome.
And then out of nowhere, we started talking about penguins. And then there was another kid we were friends with that was like, we call him the whale biologist. Because I'm not trying to dox names or anything, but do you remember? We can blur it out. Do you remember?
Yes.
You remember him?
Oh yeah.
But he was in our grade, and he loved whales as much as Dean loved penguins.
Oh.
And he would every other week, he would tell us a new whale fact.
Who was first?
Dean, most definitely Dean. Yeah.
You created it.
Hell
Dean
yeah.
created it. I mean, I knew Zach in middle school, but I wasn't really friends with him in middle school, so like I didn't know he was a whale biologist. But
Wait, he's like an actual whale biologist?
no,
Oh.
we just called him, like a lot of people outside our friend group called him the whale biologist. Like our zoology teacher called him the whale biologist at one point.
That's legendary.
And no, it was most definitely Dean because he would like do like the most off the wall facts too.
You remember pink poop?
Yeah, I do remember pink poop.
They have pink poop.
They have
Yeah.
pink poop.
They mainly eat like krill and shit. So yeah, the poop is
It's
pink.
like how flamingos get pink because they eat like, mostly krill in their diet.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
What
but
else do
that
you know
was-
about penguins?
That's pretty much the only one I can remember. I forgot
That's
the season
crazy. Do
something.
more research, Dean.
The reason I think this is relevant is because right now there's a documentary going viral about a penguin who went away from the colony. And then, did I tell you all the things about this or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, so a penguin walked away from the colony.
Talking about Surf's Up, right?
No.
Penguins and dinosaurs. Keep up.
That movie came out like 20 years ago.
that
It
movie's
is
heat.
fire.
That movie is metal.
Chicken Joe?
I know Chicken Joe.
Absolute
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a goat.
Idol.
Yeah.
Literally.
I don't know if that's an idol we should live up to, but
Not,
I mean,
an idol,
hey.
not a role model, an idol.
Isn't that like one of the same thing?
He's like it's like another word for celebrity.
Well, I don't know because Bill Cosby is a celebrity, but I wouldn't call him an idol.
Icon.
Well, yeah,
He
okay.
was iconic.
He's pretty iconic, I guess. Yeah. That is great.
What were you saying about the penguin?
Yeah,
documentary?
basically a documentary about a penguin, or it's about penguins, and it talks about this penguin who walks away from the colony. There's half of the colony going to get food, and half of the colony just chilling, like where they at. And then one penguin just goes straight towards the mountains for no reason at all. They don't know why, but they explained that if you were to go grab him and bring him back to the colony, he would just then again go straight towards the mountains, like, and it's towards certain death. He's going to die.
Maybe he's just a suicidal
Why-
penguin.
Well, why he was asking, like, are penguins delusional or do they go insane? Is that a thing?
Oh, sorry. Oh, bad. I pulled up the penguin video.
Look at him!
Yeah. No, he literally just goes away from the colony.
Dude, he's
Why
so-
do you think he might do that since you know so much about penguins?
Well, they are pretty metal. I know that. So I think he just he made a decision, stuck to it.
Yeah, he literally just stuck to his guns. He's not even
Yeah,
hesitating.
he's sending it, brother.
I love that.
The homie, dude.
I love that so much.
But basically, a bunch of people are like saying, like, be like the penguin. Take the path untaken.
Yeah.
Remember, it used to
Take
be
the
like.
path less
Remember, it was
traveled,
like
too.
be the lion, like be the king of the jungle, be the king of the pride. Now it's be the penguin.
No, that was like the lion doesn't care if there's.
Oh, the lion does not concern himself.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. That's what
The
it was.
lion does not concern
haven't
himself
you-
for a safety wipe.
Why haven't you worn that t-shirt on the pod yet?
What? I don't have that
Safety wipe
T-shirt.
is crazy.
No, but you ever have those farts that are like untrustworthy?
All right, where have we gone? I don't know.
What does that have to do with a safety wipe?
Like
Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about this. Regardless, I think it's pretty cool that this penguin just, does his own thing, even though he like doesn't know what he's doing. I think it's pretty fun.
there's a thing called natural selection,
Yeah.
and I don't think he obeys the laws of
what if he-
survival of the fittest.
What if he like all of a sudden ascends and he's just like
Penguin ascension. What does that even entail?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. That's
Okay,
why everyone online
know-
is trying to figure out where bro went.
You know when you die in like some cultures, like you come back as something, like you get reincarnated.
Yeah.
Do you
Into a
think
penguin?
how good of a life do you think you'd have to live to become a penguin? Like, is that like semi
Honestly,
bad? Is that
I
really
think you'd
good?
have to live a really shitty life, dude. First of all, you're stuck in either the North Pole or the South Pole. Granted,
No, they don't live in the north.
okay, there are other. Okay, see, exactly, penguin guy over here. But yes, they live in like certain parts of like South America and Africa and stuff. But you know penguins as winter creatures. First of all, you're stuck in negative 20-degree
Yeah,
temperatures.
but you're built for it.
You're built for it, but you also got to deal with predators.
Yeah,
For
we have to deal
starters.
with predators.
Bro.
Humans.
He
Maybe
said fuck everybody. I'm just walking straight towards them mountains.
Yeah.
Something about them mountains.
Carter is
Something-
motivated by this.
Bro,
He just
I
wants to
am.
know
I think
why
this
he's
penguin
going
is
to
a
this
fucking
mountain.
legend.
Carter's gonna put a sticky note on his.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna say be the penguin. Be the penguin. Be who you really want to be. Be the penguin.
Be the penguin.
what
Don't
you have to
follow
do
the
to-
crowd.
to
It's
get
not.
reincarnated.
It's not. Be a sheep anymore. It's be a penguin.
Well, that's
penguin.
that's like legitimately the message everyone's putting behind.
No,
it.
yeah,
It's
no, I
just
don't
like-
doubt
it's funny.
that. I don't doubt that. But that is not something I would have correlated with. Like, go out on your own path.
Well,
be the
the
penguin.
problem is that he genuinely like certain death. He is
Oh
going
yeah.
to die.
Oh yeah. You don't have the body heat of all your homies.
Yeah. So
You're-
everyone's like, but why?
but why? Because he can. It's like, why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the penguin go towards the mountain?
Why not?
Question old as time.
Get a Coors Light.
Yeah.
Cold as the Rockies.
Oh, be the penguin thing. That
For sure.
reminds me of that. Be a man. Bottle up your feelings until you break. You remember that?
That old Italian guy.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah.
There's a guy on YouTube. He was like, "Be a man, beat your wife."
Oh,
It's like just totally off the wall. Man, what's up with beating
is this
wives?
your icon? Or your
No,
idol?
no, the guy's just funny. Like he'll just say like
Yeah.
he rage baits.
I know. He does cameos, I think, and that's what that came from, or something. I don't know.
If I play the audio, is that gonna mess it up?
Probably I wouldn't.
I don't think this is it.
He just give him a shout. Just give him a shout
Just
out.
be a man. It's just that picture is crazy.
But no, that's cool, Dean. I'm super happy that you're having fun in your career.
I'm gonna shift the conversation slightly. We had talked about this a little bit before the pod, but parental controversies. Okay, what did your parents do that was just obscene for like other people? Like, were you ever allowed to go to like sleepovers, or did you have to be like 14 before you went, or did you have like any crazy rules on like curfew? Like, what were those for you?
I personally, I just got away with a lot of stuff because I was really smart about what I did. So my parents, like now that I'm older and I'm an adult, I can talk to my parents a little bit more about it because I'm not really doing that crazy stuff, sneaking out at 2 a.m. anymore. But I would just honestly, I'd be honest with them. I'd just be like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm going here. And they're like, okay.
But I'm talking like when you were young. Like when you were young, like
He's
it's
saying-
like Santa Claus type conspiracies that your parents are giving to you, but that you just know. Like I'm sure you've heard the meme of like the light on in the back of the car. It's
Yeah,
like, don't
yeah,
put that
yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's illegal.
I mean, you have like your stereotypical run-of-the-mill ones like that one, or like your dad would say, hey, don't talk while you go fishing. You're scaring away the fish. In all honesty, you just wanted some fucking peace and quiet. Like you have the stereotypical ones, but I grew up, I didn't really grow up with like weird parents. Like, or overbearing, overprotective parents.
There's like you. I mean, I guess you're an only child. What about you, Dean? What do you think? Do you have any of those?
Kind of the same. I also was an only child.
Yeah.
W only children.
Yeah.
I guess the one thing maybe, and I think it's pretty common, but my parents, they wouldn't get me a phone, like at all.
Yeah, I
until,
mean, that's the
like,
one thing
high
that,
school.
yeah.
How old were you when you got your first phone?
Well, so I did get one in middle school.
We got a track
'cause
phone.
What happened? Nice. What happened? I was on the bus going home, and another bus that was turning out had hit ours. They literally like just dinged the driver mirror, but we had to have like an ambulance come, fire crew come, literally check every kid. We were there for like hour plus longer.
Sucks.
Yeah.
And your parents are wondering where the hell you were.
Well, now here comes the manipulation, because the other kids, they had a phone. They were calling their parents and saying like, "Oh yeah, this happened. We're fine. Whatever." I was like, "What if I just don't call from any phone?"
From any phone.
They freaked the fuck out, and they were like, "Okay, we're getting you a phone now." So,
Dude, what a legend.
Yeah, I didn't have my first phone until 8th grade too, but I had a track phone.
Yeah.
I didn't get my first iPhone until freshman year of high school, and it was like it was like an iPhone 6 when like they first came out. Like I think the 8 was out at this point.
Oh wow. That sounds about right.
Where was I going to go with that? But yeah, but when I lived in Michigan, like where I lived in Michigan was a really nice area. There wasn't any crime, there wasn't any break-ins, there wasn't any shady people where I lived. So my parents weren't really necessarily concerned with my well-being. Because, yeah, like, we would go out at, like, 2, 3 in the morning with, like, me and my buddies going to 7-Eleven, like, a mile down the road, taking our bikes. My parents wouldn't have a problem with it. But when my parents moved down here, for some reason, like, everyone gives the stipulation that Detroit is worse than Atlanta. But if you watch the news, compared to, like, Detroit news and Atlanta news, there are way more fucked up things going on in Atlanta than there is Detroit. So my parents noticed that. They picked up on it. And they're like, yeah, it's probably best that he has a phone to let us know where he is.
Yeah, fair enough. But I think Jonathan's question is more towards, like, what, did they have any weird rules or anything like that? It's not really about them wanting you to go out. But, like, did your dad
I know.
make you take out the trash every, at 3 in the morning only? Or, like, literally something weird?
No, what is weird? My dad made me vacuum.
Oh, dude, I remember that.
Every fucking day.
It would be like, I'd shoot Anthony a text and I'd be like, hey man, like, you coming over? He's like, I gotta vacuum first. Like, I have never heard of someone
there you go.
having to, like, vacuum much. And I'd come over to his house and he'd be like, hold up, I gotta vacuum real quick. And it's like, literally, like, he just had to vacuum, like, the living room, which, like, at that time, like, wasn't, like, massive.
Yeah.
And so he'd just, like, vacuum real quick and then come. And I was like, I've literally never met someone who's had to vacuum as much as Anthony.
They have a clean-ass carpet now.
Yeah, we have really
Like,
nice
genuinely,
carpet
very
because
nice house.
we replaced the carpet in them because it was hardwood when we first moved into that house, and then my parents wanted carpet downstairs, so they got brand new carpet, and the homeowners before my parents bought the house recently put in carpet like a year before.
Yeah.
And it's still in really good condition. It's still like I
they-
could sleep on that
They
floor.
used their child labor, correct?
They did use their child labor. I'd also mow the lawn once a week, which I feel like isn't as bad.
No, I think that's normal.
Yeah.
But
so
you think that
Once a week in the summer, like, it depends on the time of
Once a
year.
week, I feel like
Yeah.
once every other week.
I think every other week would do it.
But I think it depends on, like, your HOA, but then your parents' perception of it.
But we didn't have an HOA. It was our residential neighborhood watch, self-proclaimed neighborhood watch, literally across the street from my house. He would see our grass get a little long, and then he'd make like a backhanded compliment to my dad, and like basically telling him
Dude,
to
those
like
people
mow
are
the lawn.
crazy.
Because
The
but his
HOA
lawn,
people-
dude, his lawn looked like
Bro.
football turf.
I saw a video the other day. A fucking HOA guy went up to this guy. So this guy was getting a mobile detailer. coming
Yes,
to his
I've
house.
seen this
I've
video.
seen this.
Dude,
You have?
insane.
Okay, yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
so this guy had a mobile detailer come to his house. The mobile detailer, when you get them to come to your house, they normally put up a sign in your yard.
Yeah.
And he was parked in the grass because, like, the driveway, he was washing the cars.
Yeah.
So he's parked a little bit in the grass. And so the HOA guy comes by and he's like, no, you can't be representing your business. You can't have a business out of your house. Basically saying, like, the guy was running a business out of his house. And he's like, you can't advertise, you can't have a business in your house. That's against HOA rules. And this car, it can't be parked on the grass. So they were yelling at him like, bro, come on. Like, seriously, he's just washing my car. He's going to be gone. And he was just being an asshole.
Yeah.
And so they moved the truck, pulled that thing, and then he still is like, no, you still have the sign on the truck. Like, you're still
Yeah,
running a business out of here. And he wouldn't leave them alone.
Yeah, he's like, I took
crazy.
the sign down. I moved, like, he's gonna move the car off the grass. What else do you want me to do? Like, the guy just came up in a fury of rage.
Yeah, and he
the
was like,
homeowner's like, what do you want me to do? I fixed everything.
That guy has other problems going on in his life.
It's a
He's
power
going through.
complex.
I think the problem is he doesn't have anything going on in his life.
Yeah, that's the most
No,
exciting
that's
part of his day.
Yeah.
He's like, all right.
Oh man.
I don't think
can
he
fuck
has
with
any
people.
problem. Yeah, exactly.
Or like his wife's cheating on him with her personal trainer or something.
I don't know if someone like that would have a wife. I don't think anyone could deal with that.
Yeah, 'cause
That's, like,
his
crazy.
wife definitely wears the pants in that marriage. But remember when I got banned for life from Kane's neighborhood?
No?
Oh, because of the fish.
And it was
I don't know if Carter's heard this
it was
story.
more than that. Oh yeah, I don't think we were like really close yet.
'Cause,
I don't
yeah,
think so.
this
Like
was-
me
this
and
was a few-
Jonathan, this is like when me and Jonathan were starting to become really close.
Because I broke my leg.
Because he
and had to
broke his
drive
leg and I
to
was
school every
driving
day.
him to school every day.
Oh, peep that. No, no shade against Jones, but Anthony would pick me up, take me home from school like every day, bro. He and Jonah went to school with me, my own brother, but Anthony would scoop me.
But what happened was, so Kane lived, so you know how Kane lived close, so he lived so close to me. Like I walked up the street, his backyard
Oh
was
yeah,
like
that was so
right there.
I forgot about that.
And I didn't even
yeah.
know about that until like senior year of high school, and this happened senior
That's so
year of high
crazy.
school. We had another fellow friend, and we'd always go to their neighborhood pool and hang out, and we'd all sometimes go there after hours. And for some reason, my buddy thought it'd be a good idea, like, hey, let's go catch a fish from the neighborhood across the street from his and put it in the pool. And then our other buddy was like, I'll do you one better. Let's shit in the urinal.
Oh, bro.
come on.
Not the urinal.
So fucking, we had a buddy
I
shit
didn't
in the
know about
urinal.
that.
And then we had a fish. And then I think we ended up putting the lifeguard
dude,
tower
you're
in the
a
pool
menace.
too.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
he was
why.
there for that.
Bro, you're a menace.
He was there for that.
I forgot the urinal thing,
I
though.
didn't-
Fucked up were you guys?
I
There's
don't-
no way you weren't fucked.
No
Like you
comments
had
is
to
the
be
correct answer.
fucked.
No, because I didn't show up until all of it happened.
Like I see this happening
You walk
as a
in, you're
group
like,
of
I gotta
kids.
take a piss.
No, like all of them were hanging out at the pool, and our buddy texts us like, "Hey, where you at?" It's like I was over at another buddy's house, and I was like, "Hey, we're on the way," and it was only like a 10-minute drive, so it's like, okay, nothing crazy. They didn't say anything crazy was happening, and by the time I get there, there's a fish swimming in the pool, the lifeguard tower's in the pool, there's a
Okay.
shit in the urinal.
So you didn't have a part of this.
No, I had
Okay.
no part of it, and then our buddy tried to put the blame on me. You know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. You know who he's thrown me under the bus several times.
I have no idea.
For the vape
Okay.
situation.
Is it that one?
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, it's him. Because he tried ratting me out to my parents once because they found a vape at my house and it wasn't mine. I wasn't vaping.
I
at the
also
time.
remember that.
And Sam was like, "Oh fuck,
This guy,
my bad."
this random guy was
Oh
like,
yeah, this random guy, like that name that shall not be named. He was like, "Yeah, I think that's Anthony's."
He said that to your parents?
He said that to my dad.
Did your parents ask him first?
Yeah, my parents, like my dad walked downstairs as he was leaving, and he was like, "Hey, you forgot something."
Oh, okay.
And
he no.
No, and then Sam
that's
turned
messed
around and
up,
he's like,
bro.
"That's not mine. That has to be Anthony's." Wow. And my dad looks at me. He's like, "Dude, Sam threw you under the bus."
Oh, he's
And
Your
I
dad
was like-
feels bad for
I
you.
was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like,
Oh.
"Is this yours?" And I'm like, "No, I'd be smarter than that if I had one." And I was like, it was like when we were like 16.
Bro, that's messed up, dude.
And then Sam tried to do it again. And our we're just gonna have to blank that out, man. You're just gonna have to
I'm leaving it in.
and then leave it in. Me and Sam are on good terms now, so it's okay.
just bashing him in front of a bunch of
Dude, hey, we were young, dumb, and stupid, man. I did my fair share of stupid shit too. But he tried outing me to the HOA president, which was our friend's mom. And he was like, "Oh yeah, he was there the whole time." And I'm like,
Bro.
"Dude, I didn't show up until all this already happened."
Damn.
It's like, I didn't even know about this. And then banned for life. And it was funny that, like, I hang out with our friend all the time. And, like, his mom still laughs about that to this day.
That's all.
That, like, she'll bring it up every now and then. Be like, "Hey, remember when I had to kick you out of the HOA? Like, kick you
Was
out
it
of the
only
neighborhood?"
you who got banned?
No, everyone did.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was
everyone
gonna say
did.
if
No,
they
it was.
just
It wasn't.
all threw
no,
Anthony
no,
under
it
the
wasn't just
bus.
me. No. Thank God. It was. He was the only person that threw me under the bus. Everyone else was like, he wasn't even there.
I'm trying to remember.
Why
like,
even say a name? If you're in a situation like that, I feel like you zip it and don't say anything. Like you
Yeah,
can't
I
talk
don't
to
know.
your friends like that.
I don't know. I mean, dude, you know how it was.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, we're adults now. Like, we could laugh about it now, but
What about you, Dean? You have any
What about you, Carter?
parental
You have
contro-
any?
parental controversy?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't ever allowed to have a TV in my room.
what?
What?
Are you serious?
For like until how old? Just ever?
So I had bought a TV and put it in my room, and then told my parents about it like 6 months before I moved out. Like not even. Yeah, I was never allowed to have a TV in my room.
It's such like first world problems.
But my
it's
brother
very
was
funny.
allowed to have a TV in his room all the time.
Why?
I don't know, but I took that and I just went to the basement and put a whole computer set up. I had a 185-inch projector
Yeah.
3D TV,
Dude, that was
and I
funny.
slept on the couch a lot.
That was
Yeah.
So I had
you
no
had the
problem
you
with that.
both had the setup
Yeah.
at your house.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
It was either my house or his house. Like
Yeah, it really
always growing
was.
up.
But actually, I went to church with my parents tonight, and my mom brought up, she's like, yeah, I found some Fireball in the basement. Some stashed
God.
Fireball in the basement. And I was like, oh, where is it? And my dad was like, oh, it's mine now. And I was like, that's messed up. He's like, it's my house. And I was like, come
Because
on,
like, that was
man.
probably mine from when I was like 16.
It definitely was mine, and I know exactly where I put it. I just forgot about it.
Yeah,
That's so
dude,
funny.
Fireball was our shit growing up, dude. I remember there's a
I
video
cannot anymore.
of when Jacob was in town, and
Dude,
we got
is it the wrestling one?
No, I think it
Dude,
might
I
have
have
been that
a new
night.
wrestling video to
Oh,
show
no,
you.
no,
by
no,
the
no, no,
way.
no, 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 no.
Did Jacob beat your ass?
No, he was hammered. We don't need to talk about
No,
this.
we don't. We don't.
We don't need to talk
don't.
about this.
But it was so. Remind me to show you after.
There was a video of us. We were trashed. We had to have been like 17, dude. Everyone had a handle of Fireball in their hands.
Was
and
this when King was in town too?
It might have
I
been.
think it was.
Yeah.
Where everyone was in town and we were all shirtless in the basement dancing to that hermit crab music.
Yes, I have that
No,
video.
the crab rave.
Yes,
Yes,
the crab
crab
rave.
rave.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, and like we're all dancing to it, trashed out of our minds.
I think I was doing the worm, and I weighed like 230 at the time. I was shirtless doing the worm.
That wasn't the worm. That was more like the slug.
yeah.
The turtle.
My titties were flying everywhere.
Back
It was
when you
like
licked
that
the
one-
fan.
Oh my gosh,
It was like that one
dude.
scene from Regular Show where Muscle Man flops over and his titties.
I hate you for that. That's really messed up. Actually.
I'm sorry. But you look good now, so it's all. We
Thanks.
can, like I said, we can laugh about it now.
We absolutely can. The only reason I'm not fat now is just because y'all bullied the fuck out of me into not being fat.
Hey,
You're welcome.
And
you're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
No,
you're
genuinely.
welcome.
Thank you guys.
I talked about the Cheetos every single day.
I still bring that up.
So good.
That actually like had no effect on me because I genuinely didn't like Cheetos. Devin saw me eating Cheetos one time and he was like, "You're fat. You eat fucking Cheetos, fat ass.
You're
Stop
fat.
You're fat. I know.
You're fat. The fattest. Never been fatter."
And
Gotta
no,
add
there was like like I fucking hated Carter when you first started
Dude,
bringing
it was
him
so
over.
funny. It was like it was genuinely like a graph. He was like, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" Carter was an antagonist because
Carter's
we're
a
both
professional
youngest
rage
siblings,
baiter.
So Carter would rage bait the crap out of Anthony and just be like, "Hey man, why'd you do that? Are you sleeping with her yet? What's going on there? You hit the gym today? Looking small." Like he just like little things like that would just come, and Anthony would be screaming like, "I hate that guy. Is Carter gonna be there? I'm not gonna
No,
come."
the main problem was he would fall asleep and I would do pranks on him all the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd fall
that was
asleep
also
first,
true.
and then like he'd like pour water on me or like put a Cheeto up my nose or something.
And Anthony would literally chase it.
What's
It's
up
like
with
2
so-
a.m. and he'd
I
chase
did nothing
him.
with a Cheeto.
I'd
Why
get
did you
so
have to bring a Cheeto in here? like
Somebody
they've said
doesn't
3
like
Cheetos since they've gotten here.
You're very defensive on the Cheetos.
I am because he just brought it up for no reason though.
You're literally wearing a Bengals shirt. Bengals, they're
Cheetos.
Cheetos. Their mascot's a tiger.
Okay, and
Oh no, it's not. It's a fucking cheetah.
I was about to say. It's a Bengal. to be
it's a
specific.
Bengal tiger.
No, I'm saying Cheetos
Yeah.
mascot's a cheetah.
Yes.
I don't know where I got the correlation. I just saw the orange and I was like, Cheetos.
It ain't easy being cheesy,
If
Carter.
anyone else was wearing this shirt, yeah, shut up, dude. That's funny. That's really funny.
But no, there were times where I wanted to fucking kill Carter, man.
Yeah.
So funny. It's actually so funny when we'd bring Carter around. Like, because normally I just like come down in the basement and hang out with you guys. And then when Carter
Or
was
like,
there,
he'd like,
he'd be like, "Hey!" And Anthony's like, "Is that Carter?"
There was one time where I genuinely thought you were actually wanting to kill me.
Yeah,
like
dude.
genuinely beat my ass.
there was
You. So I don't remember what happened, or I think I was just like throwing shit at you, just for
Yeah.
fun. Like I was literally just throwing shit at you, and you just kept like pushing me and like throwing me, and I would just run around the room jumping over chairs trying to get away from you. And I ran up the stairs and you grabbed my leg and pulled me the fuck down, and I hit my face and shit. I vividly remember this. And then I got at the bottom of the stairs and I get into the bathroom.
Oh, I remember that when you closed the bathroom door and he was
closed
And I was like,
and
I'm like,
locked
I
the
swear to
bathroom
God, I'm
door.
gonna kick this fucking door
I remember
down.
that shit, bro.
Yeah, and
that was
he was
genuinely scary.
Oh
It was
no, like
what's
no,
gonna
that
happen?
was
Oh,
like,
I was loving it. I was having the time
Oh,
of
I
my
know
that
fucking
was
life.
that was like the one time like I thought I was gonna kill Carter.
Because Carter, you could tell Carter was like joking, but Anthony never took it that way because he would just like either like take it too personally or just be in the heat of the moment.
I
'Cause
was
your face would
hysterically
be
laughing.
red. Yeah, your face would be red from anger, and his would be red from laughing.
Yeah, bro. And like everyone was like, do we laugh or do we help him?
Oh no,
It was like-
I remember Jonah being like, "Yo, y'all need to like actually chill out. This is a problem. Y'all need to chill." Like he was pissed.
Yeah.
I remember that. I think you were just laughing.
I was either laughing or I was just like actually concerned for your safety because I was like, I don't know, is Anthony gonna kick your ass?
I mean,
You're
I
my
was in the
friend.
bathroom for like an hour and a half.
I had that like
Yeah,
responsibility.
dude.
I was like, oh man, that's
if-
my boy.
I was like, the next time he comes out, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
I was always just drunk.
Yeah, you were, dude.
So
You live at that house for weeks on end.
Dude, he would
Yeah.
sleep on the couch, bro. That was his bed.
Dude.
Yeah, and there was a shower down there. You had the setup. All you had to do was bring a backpack, and you were good.
Yeah, it was nice, man. But
Mama Dawn would come downstairs, be like, "Hey,
Oh,
you want
she'd
something to
go,
eat?"
bro.
Well, she wanted.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know she always told us like she wanted more
Yeah,
kids.
she wanted like 1,000.
So like she
kids.
like treated us like her own.
She loved
So
it,
she'd
bro.
always make us food. She'd always come downstairs with, like this plate of like waters or sweet teas
Yeah,
or something. It's like,
dude.
Mama Dawn, you're the
Actual
best.
Mama
legend.
Roach is the goat.
Mama Roach is the goat.
Shout out, Mama
Shout
Roach.
out.
Like
Mama
top
Roach.
3
Shout
mothers
out.
in my life. Honestly, your 2 moms are like top 3.
Let's go. Is your mom and our moms?
Yeah, like Colleen and your mom. Like those are W moms.
Yeah, I think both of your parents are coming to my wedding.
Oh yeah,
if
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, if they say yes.
That-
I
they'll
mean,
most
my mom
definitely
just shoots
say
you
it.
straight.
Yeah,
My
your
mom doesn't give a fuck.
Your mom loves me, dude.
Yeah, but if you're doing some bad shit, she will shoot.
Oh
like-
yeah, no, she's called me out on
Oh,
shit. before.
your
Yeah.
mom?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Colleen's called me
picture
out on
off?
plenty
Oh.
of shit, dude.
To go.
That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, it's great actually.
Like I'll tell her like she'll be like, "Oh, are you seeing anyone?" I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "How's that going?" And then I'll tell her, and she'll be like, "Anthony,
yeah.
come on,
Dude, I
She's
love
like-
your mom. She will not, especially with Anthony. Like,
yeah, dude,
No.
she shoots me straight."
She's like the family mediator. So like
Yeah.
everybody has her phone number and calls her when they have family drama going on, and it's the funniest shit.
yeah, dude.
Because
I
I would
bet
just
you're-
hear about family drama, and I'm like, why are they angry about this? And she's like, I don't fucking know, but I can't fix it.
I bet your mom secretly loves that too.
Oh no,
Like,
she absolutely
loves
I feel like
being
she
on the
loves like she
team.
doesn't like being involved in drama, but she loves hearing about
Yeah.
it.
No, she loves helping.
Okay.
I don't think she likes hearing about it. She likes like helping trying to
Yeah, we got,
fix and
dude. My
communicate.
mom's so sick of it, dude. We got so much family drama going on in my life right now, dude.
That's the family drama.
And my mom is so like she literally flew up to Michigan like
Aw.
this morning to deal with all the family drama going on because she's the only one that doesn't live in Michigan and she's the only one helping out.
Oh man,
That's
Jeez.
sad.
Like all my
goat.
other family members are like, nope, I'm done.
Dude, I feel like
Tell your mom's the
families
best.
nowadays, because like the internet and
There's a weird
social is
shift.
growing. Like families are like more separated now than ever.
And I
if you
think
know what
honestly,
mean.
I actually, I'm so glad that you brought that up because I had like an hour-long conversation with a really good friend of mine up in Michigan. Like we talked about that similarly because I got a
because
buddy.
their family is like super connected.
Yeah, well, no, this is a different buddy, not the
Okay.
not the family that you're thinking of,
Okay.
but same friend group. And I've been friends with him for just as long. And I was like, it was like the Roach house before the Roach house when I lived in Michigan. Like that was the hangout spot. That was where everyone went.
Oh, the guy with all the memorabilia.
He has all the animals. He's the guy that came down here
okay.
and caught that monstrous turtle that I showed you, like the 45-pound snapping turtle.
Oh yeah,
From the Roswell area park.
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I talked to him about it, and he was telling me he's like, dude, I think a lot of it has to do with politics. And he's like, I know everyone like wants to like not bring like politics up in like family discussions, like Thanksgiving. Like those are like that's like the one thing like you shouldn't talk about for Thanksgiving is politics.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, I think, has to do with politics. That why our families are so divided lately, especially when people like move and they get different ideologies and different mindsets. Like me, for example, I'm like I'll lean more right.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that like I'm not going to speak on anything because like I'm not really supposed to, but I do typically lean right. And most of my family up north leans left because they grew up in Michigan. It's typically a blue state. They were all unionized because they either worked for GM or they worked for Ford, and that's just what you did in Michigan. You worked for an automotive industry, and I've had a lot of family members like dox me and like give me shit for stuff that they believe in, and like I'd be like, okay. They'd be posting stuff on Facebook. I'd ignore it, and then like they'd say some totally uncalled for stuff. And I would finally come out and say, like, hey, dude, that's not cool. And then he'd, like, attack me, and, like, all my other family members would join in and be like, oh, you're so wrong. Like, you should educate yourself. And I'm like, dude, we're family.
So y'all don't talk about it? I think that's the problem nowadays, is that no one talks.
I think that's in all honesty, I think that's almost the, like, opposite. I think politics has become, like, table talk, like dinner conversation. And I think for like-minded people, yes.
Well,
yes, but I think the difference is like the reason you want to avoid it, like Thanksgiving, is because there's going to be controversies. But in a simple debate, like if I were to have a different stance on like gun laws than you, then I'm just trying to preach to the choir. Like I'm just trying to preach.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell you what I think. But nowhere in your mind are you like, I actually want to listen to him, and I actually think I may convert to what he's thinking. You're like, no, I want to tell him my thing.
Well,
and so instead of being
there's
classical debate, it's just complete chaos.
No one's open-minded anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I think the problem is.
I agree.
I still go into debates with an open mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
have coworkers who call me liberal as fuck, but I'm pretty sure y'all know I'm not liberal. Yeah. Don't have to go into that. But I just like going into a conversation with an open mind and listening to what the other person has to say, because a lot of the times they make a good point.
Yeah, exactly. Like I got friends that are liberal that like I can hear them and be like, hey, you make a good point. But I also got other friends that are also liberal and they just stonewall me.
Well, they don't even talk to you.
They're just monologuing.
Yeah.
They just want to get their side off without hearing your side and wanting nothing. They just their sole purpose is to try and prove that you're wrong, and then they try and high horse you into thinking that they're better than you.
Exactly.
And it goes for both sides.
Yes,
it goes for Republicans and Democrats. That's why the country and families are so divided, because everyone thinks they're right.
Yeah.
I think that's a problem with families, though.
I think it is too.
If you're getting in disputes over politics that genuinely make y'all not like each other,
like that, y'all are family, man.
It shouldn't matter what you think or what
it
you
shouldn't.
Everything is so incredibly situational. Like you have to like. There's so many. For the top categories that are discussed between politics right now, like your immigration, your abortion, your gun laws, like just all of these things that are casual topics of conversation. I mean, the actual chance that it happens to you on a day-to-day basis is so minimal, and it's so situational.
It is very
I was gonna
situational.
say, it's minimal. Depends on the people. So it's like depends on the situation.
And that's why it's so hard to have conversations with people. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want this podcast to start getting dark in a sense. But the whole conversation around abortion or gun laws, dude, it's scary. No matter what you think, it's scary. And having to make a decision on something like that is so incredibly situational. So no matter what you lean, no matter what you believe, it's completely situational. Because you'll have the most right-wing person. If that happens to their daughter, snap of a finger, they'll make sure it gets done.
Oh, yeah.
Or you'll have the most left-wing person, and they're like, oh no, that's a human. I want to keep that. It's so incredibly situational.
Dean, you've been quiet. What's your take on things?
Man, I pretty much stay out of politics completely.
Smart man.
Yeah, smart man.
Yep. Especially my family, because my mom, she's actually left. My dad is right, so that's a strict, we don't talk about that shit there.
Heads, that's how my parents are.
But that just proves that you can have a relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can still love them. I mean, God, it pisses you off sometimes when they talk about it. I don't know if your family shoves it down your throat like mine does.
No. Yeah. But I think mainly it's there's no tolerance for a different opinion.
Yeah, I think a lot of it, people aren't open-minded anymore, just because what Elliot was saying in the last podcast, everyone thinks their truth is right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Regardless of what they believe in, or no matter how right someone may be or how good of a point that they make, they always think that they're right.
But I mean, we've talked about this, I think, on the last 2 podcasts. But it's the way that you're teaching your people, like your kids.
Oh, yeah,
it's the,
yeah,
like, the
yeah,
way
yeah.
you're brought up is to think like your way is correct, or my way or the highway. And like, there's not a lot of creative thinking. So in a debate where classical debate would be encouraged, and you'd be encouraged to disagree and play the devil's advocate and all these things, now you're just stuck in oh, well, this is right. If you are on the right side of politics, or if you're on the left side of politics, this is what you believe. And it's like, I don't believe that part, but I believe that part. But you have to choose an identity, which just isn't true.
Which, yeah, it's not true. But, like, you know what I think? You were about to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, you can finish here.
I was going to completely start, like, part of the same conversation, but, like, just...
Go ahead.
Okay.
I have a different...
I was gonna say, like, I think a lot of it has to do with going to college, to be completely honest with you.
And what's that?
I think that's where it starts. Because not
This was what I was going to talk about. So you keep
really,
going, yeah.
so not necessarily down here, because typically most colleges in here are pretty conservative.
Yeah.
Other than, like,
Well,
the select few, like Georgia Tech, Georgia State, SCAD,
Oh, no.
all those colleges. But like Georgia, KSU, Southern. It seems like so let's say, like, we compare major colleges, right? Let's compare University of Michigan
Yeah.
to UGA.
Yeah.
UGA is way more conservative than Michigan is.
But I think
I would have
all
no
college
idea.
institutions are like more on the left side.
yeah, no,
like-
as a whole, yes,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yes,
I mean, I'm
because
sure you've seen the change my mind type of people.
Yeah.
They're always on college campuses because that's always where you find like that type of.
and that's where you start. That's how they get you, because college is supposed to be when you start to get your own independence. You start getting to be able to think on your own. You're not under your parents' tutelage, so you get to free think. That was a good word, wasn't it? You get to think on your own for once, because you're not having devil and angel on your shoulders trying to whisper it out to you. But college does a really good job of making you think a certain way.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think, in my opinion, because I got a lot of friends that went to college that were raised in Republican households that are stone cold liberals now, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying that being a Democrat or being liberal is a bad thing, because it's not. Because my dad is, a lot of my family members are. I got a lot of friends that are liberal,
Yeah.
and I love them all the same. It's the fact that, and it goes for Republicans too, that, like, some people, it's like, because sometimes polar opposites, but
It's any far side. I don't
any
know why
radical
there's sides,
side
bro.
of things.
Just
that it's
anyone
like-
who is radical.
It's like when you start to shove it down people's throats.
Yeah.
So, when you say colleges like force you into that, I would have to disagree. I would think it's more the people in the environment. When you're at college, it's kind of like a hive mind. when
Okay,
it
I
comes
can
to
I
the-
can see where you're coming from, but what?
And it's like, because most of these people that you see going to college campuses and asking questions, like they'll ask a question to someone and they just don't have the answer, right? And or they have to look it up or something like that. So they're learning it from other people. They're not really learning that stuff from class unless they're going to like gender studies or something like that.
But there are a lot of classes, like required classes, that you have to take, like psychology. Psychology doesn't teach you what you think it might teach you. I know you would understand that a little bit.
Dude, you're totally right. I've heard of some people in psychology classes, and what they've told me that the teacher is teaching has nothing to do with what you need to learn.
Yeah, like when I took my psychology class, I took 2 psychology classes. I took one with one college, and I took one with another. The one college, it was a community college that I took a psychology class at. This girl was interesting, to say the least. She was very free thinking, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but the way that she used it and the way that she described things, I'm like, why am I in this class? So I dropped the class, because the way that the stuff that she was talking about and the way that she, like, because psychology teachers are supposed to be like, all right, let's debate this.
Yeah.
Let's think about it on either side of the fence. She wouldn't think about it from one side or the other. She would
Well, they just tell you their ideation.
she would just tell you her ideation. But then I started working. You're good. I started working on my bachelor's, and I had to retake it. And it's a pretty conservative college. It's actually voted the most conservative college in the country, believe it or not.
Interesting.
What is?
Liberty.
Oh.
Yeah, believe it or not, Christian school was one of the most conservative colleges in the country.
That kind of makes sense.
Believe it or not.
Sorry.
But that's how a psychology class should have been. It was a lot of it had to do with religion. I mean, parts of it did, but most of it was just free thinking. Hey, there's a discussion board, talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be, because it's allowing free thinking people to actually think freely.
Yeah.
It's not telling you a certain narrative. They're not telling you to think a certain way, like a lot of colleges do. A lot of colleges make you think a certain way.
I would hold off on that. A lot of it isn't the colleges. Most of it is the professor. A lot of it is the professor. There is obviously right or left colleges that definitely purposefully hire certain professors.
Yeah.
But I think it's more the professors. Because if you're hiring a professor who doesn't want to like actually teach and learn themselves, a professor who wants to learn themselves with their class is completely different than someone who's just like, all right, let me learn you something about like this crap, and they're not going by the textbook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if I would say it's the college's fault.
Wait, can I ask you guys a kind of a funny question?
Yeah.
Talking about colleges, do you think there's subjects that are right/left? So if you have a professor, they're more likely to be right.
Yes.
Okay, what do y'all think?
Yes,
those are?
totally. Yes, 1,000,000%.
Because I'm thinking you have English on left, and you've got like
you've
got math on right.
Really?
History on right.
History on right. History on right, for sure.
Can I rebuttal Anthony's statement earlier first?
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No, you're good. You're good. We'll
Yeah.
get back to that.
Because this is what I wanted to say earlier. When you brought up college is like, you think college is the problem of why people aren't talking today. That's basically what you're saying, right?
I'm saying that I think it's a start of how people get so divided.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, people go off to college, they come back home, and now they're free thinkers and they think they're hot shit now. And they start talking about these sort of things, and then they start getting into arguments about it, especially for people that come from a different household than what they are now.
So I would just disagree with that, just based on the fact that I think college, like beforehand, wasn't a problem. I think college used to be about just learning certain stuff. I will admit, like, college definitely has gone downhill. Mm-hmm. But I think it's more a problem with the internet and people feeling like they can debate people through a screen instead of having to debate people in person. Because I've had some conversations and arguments
Keyboard
with people.
warriors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, when you're having a conversation with someone in real life, you can see their guard just immediately like
you can tell by their body language.
You caught them, and they won't admit it anymore though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is the internet has caused people to think like me, this is the only thing that is correct, because that's what they see all the time on the internet, and then the second they get in a conversation about it, it's like boom, and they're like no, it has to be this way, it has to be this way, it has to be this way.
But even when my parents were in college, like my mom went to Michigan State. Mm-hmm. And my mom said it was a very liberal college, even though Michigan State initially was a very conservative college. It was initially an agriculture college. That's what Michigan State was before it blew up.
That makes sense.
It was a college for farmers. They have a huge horticulture.
What does that have to do with someone not wanting to debate with someone, or like not listen to others?
I'm not necessarily saying about that. I was just saying because you said college has gone downhill, and you said it wasn't necessarily a problem before, and it's starting to become a problem now. That's kind of what I got from what you were saying.
Well, no, I was just because we were talking about how people don't want to talk anymore.
No, yeah. But back then, even so, they still had those conversations. They were still talking. But now, like what you were saying, that there's keyboard warriors and people. I think it does have a little bit to do with technology and the internet and whatnot. But I think it's always been a problem.
That's a lot of what it has to do with. Because I don't know, obviously, because I didn't live back then. But before, the internet and computers, people literally had to think for themselves.
I'd write you a fucking letter and debate you through a fucking letter.
Yeah, but you could do that. And it wouldn't be the same as seeing all this stuff on social media and just immediately having to agree with that. Like, people actually saw something and they were like, they saw it on the TV and they're like,
I get what you're saying, and I can agree to that. That has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
Sorry,
agree with that.
We were talking about right and left subjects.
Dude, I
in
think it's
school.
a funny concept. Think about it. Like, your teachers, because I feel like your history teachers are always like the football coach. And that guy's like.
But that's like high school, though. But if we're like talking about college,
Yeah, that is true. Because my college history professor was like some woman, like, dude, she had her shit together. She was impressive. I've never taken a history class and learned so much.
oh, dude, I took a history class like that too. I took a government class in college, and this guy like fought in Vietnam. Dude, I never learned more in a history class than that was the class that I learned more than any class I've ever taken in college. Like, you have certain professors like that. Oh, obviously this guy was as Republican as Republican gets, dude. He did not give a fuck that y'all knew. He would tell you, he would say, oh, I don't care if you have a problem with it. You don't have to take my class. I'm not going to shit on you for being anything different. But he's like, I'm Republican through and through.
But was he forcing that?
No. He wasn't forcing that at all. But you knew.
Okay.
Like, you knew. Like, he didn't treat any student any differently. But you fucking knew. And the way that he'd like tell you war stories and stuff.
Bring that into class.
I want just quick, snappy, genuine answers. Okay, I'm going to go to each of you, and I want to hear left or right, okay? Math. Left or right?
Left.
Left?
Left.
Yeah, left.
Wow, all of you think left?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why? You just have
So
math
if
teachers?
I think that's moderate.
I think it's moderate, but I've had, it's just my own personal experience, I've had a bunch of math teachers that leaned a lot more left than right, and you can tell.
I don't really know about what my math teacher's politics are.
No, but you can kind of tell. Like it's like what do they have on the wall? Like what do they do outside or like you kind of get the insights.
I've never had a math teacher that has like a shtick like that.
Like my math teacher had a bunch of Star Wars stuff and like was just super into like sci-fi and stuff, and I was like, oh, I can tell this guy probably leans a little
High
left.
school math teacher?
Yeah.
I know
Fuck's wrong with
exactly
Star
what you're
Wars?
talking about.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Star Wars.
There's nothing, but when everything in your class is devoted to it, like there's a certain obsession to that aligns with a certain.
what class was this?
I think it was pre-calc.
Why?
I know
How
exactly- I know
how is
exactly what
pre-calc
he's talking
related to
about.
Star Wars?
He would just make it related to Star Wars.
He was just a nerd, man.
He was. He was a
I
cool
don't
guy.
think
That's a fire
personally-
class.
It was
I
alright.
personally didn't
Heck
have
yeah.
him, but I know who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But okay, so what about English? Left or right?
I think that
Left.
could go. I
Left?
think that could go either way.
Left?
Because our English teacher was
What-
the goat.
What do you think, Dean?
Oh yeah. I
Don't even don't say his name, but he was the goat.
So left
'Cause
and
he
right.
still works there. He was right. He was
Dumb.
right. I'm thinking it's more the middle, but depending on the teacher, I think it'd be right.
What about you, Dean?
Yeah, kind of with anything. I mean, at first I thought left because there was that other English teacher, but yeah,
Honestly,
moderate.
hold on. I'm gonna go deeper into that. I think it depends on what kind of English you're teaching. Like if you're learning about American literature versus like world literature, I think American literature you're gonna lean more right. If you're teaching more world literature,
Dude,
I think
okay,
you're
think
gonna
about
lean
it this
more
way. Like the 4 English classes you had to take in college, if you took a sum of those English teachers, would it be left or right? Like if, like is it
right.
75?
I didn't go to real college.
No, I said high,
go to real college.
high
I
school.
went to
High
trade
school.
school, bro.
High school. High school.
I took one English class online.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I think it typically leans.
Okay, what about science?
I think that's left.
Yeah,
Left.
left.
I think that's left.
Sure.
Because if you
That's
think about
so
like
crazy.
the bio, oh yeah, oh.
That's the one we all agree on,
I think
by the
that's
way.
left.
English, me and Carter said left, and you two said right.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, what about history?
right.
Right.
That's
Okay,
early.
so we
Being
all
a
agree with
being
right.
a history teacher, bro, is early onset Republican.
Dude, it's so funny. Like you
I
could
don't
run for the for the presidential race as a Republican if you taught history at
If you
some
taught
point.
history. I don't know. I think history teachers are pretty freaking right.
Dude, they're so fire.
Well,
history teachers
hold
were
on a
always the
second.
best.
Hold on a second. I think if you get a male history teacher,
Oh,
they're gonna
true.
be right. If you get a female history teacher, I think they're gonna be left.
Do you think that applies to just in general? Like if you get a male teacher, he leans more one way. If you get
Not
a female
necessarily.
teacher,
No, I don't
I-
think so. I think it's just specifically to the subject.
I don't think. I think you're wrong.
you think the subject matters more or the gender?
I think the subject matters.
What?
It's such an interesting question.
I think the subject matters more than the gender. Because I've had Republican teachers that were females, and I've also had.
Can you
liberal
identify the
males.
subject?
So if you had a male math teacher, Where would you say they lean?
They leaned left.
Left?
Yeah, I had a male math teacher that was pretty liberal. And I also had a female history teacher that was right.
Okay.
She was... I didn't like her, but...
You liked
She
it.
was... No, I did not.
Like her.
No, I don't know if you had her or not, Jonathan. But I had her for...
Math teacher?
No, history teacher.
I only had one history teacher, and I guarantee you we did not have the same
She was the
history
goat.
teacher. She was the lion.
No, I am talking about her.
Actually?
Yes.
Oh, bro.
I am talking
Oh,
about
man.
her.
Shout out.
Let's not shout out.
No, I had her for one semester, and she was a good teacher.
She
but
quit after Carter and I's
I
class.
just did not.
Yeah, bro, she quit. We were the last class she had.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I guarantee you she came in and she was just like, dude, and she left.
Looking back at that class now, I actually enjoyed that class. I just did not enjoy.
Bro, when you're
Getting
taking
shit on
six
24/7.
classes, when you're taking 6 classes in high school and you have that much homework a week,
Yeah.
I would sit down like 1 or 2 times for math a week. Every night I'd sit down and do her class.
Oh yeah, same with my history class my junior year.
Yeah,
AP American History.
dude, that's just the worst.
I took a lot of honors and AP classes in high school, just not math.
Mm.
And that's why I struggled so much with math.
Was
And,
math.
with math.
Yeah. Math.
I even went to tutoring for math, and it was like another language,
Dude, I'm so glad I never had to do that.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Mathnasium it out, bro.
Dude, I mathnasiumed it out, bro. I had a guy, I texted him once, and I misused the word board. Like I said it BOARD, and he clowned me for like a month.
What?
And it got to a point where I was like, he cannot be my tutor anymore because it's like more so of him clowning me than actually teaching me math. Teaching me.
That's awesome.
Paying a
That's
person
funny.
to just come and clown on you for an hour.
Dude, he'd treat me like I'm like, I can't say that. He would treat me like I have a room temperature IQ.
So you were like,
Huh?
you had like a disabled person tutor?
Yeah.
It's so funny to have a tutor and
He
then
would
he just
treat me like-
bullies you for being stupid.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
so
it's like, that's why.
funny.
It's like, I'm not
don't you
paying
know
you to
this?
treat me like
What do
I'm
you mean?
stupid. I'm treating you to make me smarter.
I am stupid. Don't make fun of me.
That is fucked up.
But
That's awesome.
about that history teacher, she was very liberal. Not the one that you were talking about, the one that I had.
Oh.
And she hated me. She hated my guts. And I think it's because I did so well in her class and I slept most of the time.
Oh, dude, our friend Carter and I's friend was like that, and you know him.
Yo, yeah.
Dude,
Bro was crazy.
Would literally never do anything in class. Would never read, or at least he said he wouldn't do any of that. And then pull
Nah,
up.
he definitely
Dude,
wouldn't.
she pressed him one
Are
day.
you talking about Mr. Firefighter Man?
No,
No.
Oh,
Who are you talking
Mr. Super Pale that you were into his
Oh,
sister.
Okay, he's.
No, he literally he wouldn't do homework.
Dude, it was insane.
he was
Dude,
smart, though.
he got
No, he wouldn't
He
do any
was.
homework. He would literally sleep in class and he would come in and ace
Dude,
all of the
probably the
tests.
best thing that had ever happened was when she walked over and we would all sit in the corner, like our whole group, and she would do reading quizzes. So it was every day you had to do a reading, and every day you get a quiz on it the next day, right? She walked over to him and was like, "Why don't you have your notes out? Did we not read the homework? Did we not do the notes? Well, then you shouldn't be taking this anyways." And he's like, "Well, wait, I'm taking my quiz. Give me a second." And she's like, "Well, what's the answer to?" And reads the first question, and he gives the right answer, and then the whole class is just like, and then she puts his quiz back, and she's like, "Okay, you can finish that." And then he finished it and got everything right, and was like, "Bro," she tried to
I
flame
knew-
me in front of the
I
class.
knew he was a smart individual.
Yeah, so
He was
funny.
a-
Oh, no, he
a
was
book
super smart.
He's a book smart.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was even book smart, bro. He was just
He retained knowledge.
but he didn't learn any he didn't pay attention to class at all
I think that-
whatsoever.
no, I
I think
think
bro
it-
just watched the most brain rot YouTube videos at 3 a.m. and just learned
No.
all of history.
No way.
I feel like in class, no, he just
watched
had a
that one guy.
photographic
What was
memory,
that one guy's
bro.
name?
The green or I feel like I know what you're
No,
talking
that
about.
one YouTuber that he did the crash courses.
Yeah.
He was the crash course guy.
I think
Bill
it's
Nye?
something green.
No,
Fucking
not
Bill
Nye.
Nye.
No. I think it was called Crash Course.
No, I know, and I think the guy's name was something green.
Yeah,
Hank Green.
Hank Green.
Yes,
Yes,
that guy.
Hank Green.
Yes. You know,
he was the GOAT.
You know,
dude.
I think he had cancer. Or I think he still died.
He's still
that's
he's
sad.
still alive, bro.
No, I thought he went into remission, right?
Did he? I didn't hear. I just
think so.
I haven't had to deal with that since high school. So
Dang.
He wants. Why is that the first thing that pops up, bro?
I can see it.
What? It just says, I Google
Okay, no.
Hank Green cancer. It says he once stated that he was bisexual. Is the first thing. And then it says in May 2023, Green announced that he had been diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma.
Hodgkin's lymphoma.
But why does it start with he once stated that he was bisexual? Like,
That's such a.
I look up
curveball.
Hank Green cancer, and that's the first thing.
It's Wikipedia. That's Wikipedia.
It's still,
But
bro.
still, I could see it. Though.
It'd be funny if it was Google AI pulled up.
Letters of encouragement from
But-
Biden, NASA.
Okay, super change of subject here, but you know how like people are always super proud of being from the South, and it's like, oh, we're the South. Like if you had to split the country into like 4 regions, like the South would win the war, and like all these things. Shut up, Michigan boy. Isn't it so funny how when the South gets like 0.05 inches of snow, they all freak out and lock their doors and they
but
can't handle it?
It's such a huge difference.
No, it's not.
So like no. Up north, there's no hills. You don't have to battle snow and hills. Snow and hills, ice and hills don't mix.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, really. That's why everyone freaks the fuck out, is because they can't go anywhere.
Well, I mean, you can't go anywhere when there's an 1.5 or 2 inch ice storm, anyways. Like you're not going to be able to drive on the roads.
And plus,
if
we don't
fully
have the
iced
infrastructure
over.
to handle it anyway. I think the
Yeah.
city of Atlanta has 2 plow trucks for the
So-
entire fucking city.
The main problem, I think, is you're right. We don't have the infrastructure because in the north, like you could have a blizzard and
Snow
you'll
trucks
be
are out there like that.
yeah, but you'll be stuck. You'll be stuck in your house for at least like a day.
No, but
But
that's
here-
here, get 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you have a full on blizzard, you'll be stuck in your house.
Yeah.
But if you have a blizzard here, or even just like a little bit of snow, you just have to wait till it melts. There's no snowplows coming in your neighborhood. Like
Yeah.
I would have snowplows coming in
Yeah,
my neighborhood. in
I'd
Ohio.
have snowplows coming to my neighborhood in Michigan. And plus, hey, I remember walking, like, whenever I spend the night at my buddy's house, I remember walking to school when it was 0 degrees outside with a foot of snow on the ground.
Dang.
No, thank you.
I remember walking
Yeah,
to the
that's
bus
good.
stop, not to school though.
Dude, we had, because they lived, like, right across from the school, so, like, it wasn't a far walk. But I remember that, like, they would only cancel school if it was below -17.
No, mine would just cancel school if it because I went to private school, so they would cancel school if it was like if you just couldn't get anywhere
I
if it was
so
bad enough.
jealous of, like, whenever I'd see on the news, like, all the private schools and all the Christian schools in Michigan, they got school.
Dude,
off, but
I
we
was
couldn't go. We still had to go.
I was the opposite, bro. I was like, yo, I'm at this private school. They're canceling all the schools in the area, but they're not canceling my private school. Like, more than not, the private school would stay open.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
but you were at a really small private school.
It
My school was
was, it was.
just as big as a public school.
It was. It was just also like, because normally if it was like the county closed the schools,
Yeah.
then we'd be off. But sometimes the principal would just override it and be like, nah, you're still going.
That's pretty crazy.
All right. Well, we got to get back on track with Dean. Dean, we asked Jonah this the other day, and I think it was a really good question. And
All
if
right.
y'all have any interesting topics, but I want to get to know you a little bit better.
Sure.
Okay. So, what do you think that? Like, what are your goals before you hit 30? Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Ooh. Definitely want to advance my career more. That's hands down what my sole focus is really right now. Obviously, want to move out way before I turn 30.
It's a good goal.
Probably get a girl for once.
Let's
That's
go.
something that haven't done in years and not really something I'm looking for right now. But yeah, maybe before I turn 30, have a relationship.
Let's go.
That's something like I don't like know you as well as I'm sure Jonathan and Anthony do, but that's something I genuinely wouldn't expect you to say.
Well, really?
I wouldn't think you'd be like focused on something like that.
It's not necessarily I don't think he's saying, like, he's seeking it out. But
No, but I'm saying like that's something on your radar.
I
Like
think it's under everyone's radar. They want to settle down and have a family and stuff like that.
I don't know. I disagree. There's some people who
Well, some
definitely.
people don't want a family, but there's obviously a lot of people, like the average person wants to get married.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
I just never hear you talking about like
That's
one
so
day having a wife or
true.
kids.
Like, I never hear
That's
you
why.
talking
That's
about
why we ask him on the podcast.
So we asked. Well, we didn't really ask, but someone did. But what are you doing to Get yourself out there, man.
Nothing right now. Like I said, I'm full focus just on my career. That's it.
Hey, it's a W man. He's
Wait.
got a good career. He
He's
makes
on the
good
grind.
money. He's on the grind, guys. He's single. Come on.
Bouncing off of what Anthony was saying, though, where do you think like you would find the ideal girl? Like the girl that you would end up settling down with. Like, where do you think you would meet her?
Shit. That's a great question. I don't know. Maybe the gun range. That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Bro, that's a metal answer.
That's a good answer.
Dude, penguins are metal.
I honestly, you know how I see Dean meeting a girl is that he's getting coffee one morning and he just bumps into her at the coffee shop. And
Bro, Dean ain't going
Never
to get
gonna
coffee.
happen. Yeah, I take Adderall.
No, I think Dean goes to help with some pests at some chick's house, and she's got penguin stuff up all over the place. He's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Hey, you know what?
She
Yeah,
works
I
at
went
the
in pineapple.
aquarium or some shit.
Yeah.
She works with the penguins.
She's one of
Yeah.
the dolphin.
Hey,
dancers.
we gotta set that up. If you work at the aquarium, let us know. And you work with penguins, this guy's your guy.
Hey, and you know what? If there's ever a spider in the bathroom or anything, I will take care of it.
Dude, W like man's right
If
there.
there's a rat, he'll put it in a shoe cover and then bash it with a rock.
I'll show you.
You have that on video?
No, fuck no.
Dang it,
Let's just
Dude,
do it
that'd be
again.
hilarious. You'd have the meta glasses.
bro. That sounds gruesome.
Day in
Okay,
the day
that
in the
sounds like
day in the
animal
life of
cruelty.
Dean the Exterminator.
That might actually be animal cruelty.
It's really just you don't see
Extermination.
much. You just hear it. Like it's
Yeah.
squeaking, it's panicking. Then it's just not.
That's how it is when they tortured people with rats.
Oh, dude, that's
Oh,
nasty.
yeah.
Like the honey and
No.
You put a
Milk
bucket
and
and then
honey?
you heat it.
You put a bucket and you heat it up, and when
Oh.
it's not when it's squealing; it's when it stops. Is the problem.
I
It's
thought
when
y'all
it
were talking
starts
about
going
like
south.
they would like put like they would either make you drink a bunch of milk and honey or they'd like put milk and honey all over you and
Okay,
the
so
rats
I-
would like dig into you.
I know what you're talking about. So that's that was a Mongolian and an Egyptian method
Yeah.
of torture.
Oh,
is
wow.
that they would cover you with milk and honey because honey is sweet, and then milk spoils really easily.
Mm-hmm.
And they would make you drink a crap ton of milk, so you'd throw up eventually.
Yeah.
So you're not only are you covered in milk and honey, but you'd be
Yeah.
throwing up milk. They'd put you out on a raft, and they'd put you out in the middle of
With a bunch of rats,
on
right?
the water. No, it would be like worms and mosquitoes and
Oh.
insects that would get you.
Yeah.
And then the Mongolian one, they'd put you in a box in the middle of the desert.
That's the one, yeah.
And then the rats and the people would start coming. Yeah, dude,
Dude.
rats have been a method of torture since the dawn of time.
Nasty,
Jesus.
bro. Nasty.
The only method I know is like they put a bucket on your back and then heat it up and they start burrowing.
Got that from Fast and Furious.
Really? Is that in Fast and Furious?
That's from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, yeah,
When the guy from Yellowstone, Rip, fucking
Yeah.
before he had a beard and gained 40 pounds.
That's so
No,
awful.
there's another show that I was thinking about mainly. I just can't remember the name of it.
Well, Dean, you said you wanted to move out. Like, what does that look like for you? Like, apartment? You want a house?
Yeah, I'll probably move into an apartment. Probably honestly one of the apartment complexes that we service.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They give
just
you a discount.
probably not a discount. I would just kind of know like the pest situation because going back to German roaches, they are a major problem for apartment complexes. They're notorious for traveling from unit to unit. So you can keep your safe place perfectly clean, doing everything right.
Oh, wow.
If one of your neighbors have German roaches, they'll share them with
That
you.
stinks.
That's horrible.
Yeah, so and we have
Going
quite
to
a-
the one that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna find one that has just no roaches, no rats, and be like, yeah, let me move in here.
Yeah. Fair enough. Do you want to get, like, have a roommate or just be, like, one bed, one bath?
Yeah, probably an apartment. I'd probably just have one bed, one bath.
Yeah.
Not looking at a house or something like that. Yeah, definitely at least one roommate, maybe
Yeah.
two. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was looking at apartments, it's actually crazy because, like, the 2 bed, 1 bath is extremely similar price to 1 bed, 1 bath.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Like, yeah, so, like, just having an extra, like, office room, bro, totally
That'd be
worth
nice.
it.
That'd be
Interesting.
nice.
Yeah, or, like, even just, like, a guest room to
Me
have.
personally, I couldn't live in an apartment. I couldn't.
Well, I feel like we started on the with Joe, and we started on the tangent of, like, you know, what kind of ideal girl, what you want to do in your 20s, but, like, how many kids do you guys want to have?
None.
I know he doesn't. I want to have kids.
Why don't you want to have kids?
Dude, my siblings are like 12 and 10. Like, I got a little taste of it. I'm good. I'm good.
You wouldn't want to have like
You wouldn't
own
wanna-
bloodline.
Yeah.
To carry on the
You wanna-
family.
dude,
Dude, I'm
someone's got to
telling
be
you.
obsessed with penguins and pineapples.
All my life.
Yeah, who else is gonna do that?
Mini
you gotta,
D.
You gotta carry the torch.
Dude, I can fully fulfill myself, my friend. But no, like all my life, I always knew I'm not going to have kids. And I told my mom that. She was like, oh, you're going to change your mind. I told her that again, being 24. And she was like, you're sure?
You got
and
a brother, you got a brother, right?
Yeah, brother and sister.
His family's fine. That's
Girl,
Yeah, I
okay.
literally told her, you got 2 other opportunities right there.
You got 2 opportunities.
Girl of your dreams. Like, girl of your dreams. Like, smoking. But she wants
Loves
kids.
penguins and pineapples.
But she wants kids. You conceding?
Not even one. I wouldn't do that to a kid.
Just one?
I wouldn't do another
Dude,
child.
you
I
can't,
couldn't
man.
do that to a kid. My childhood, I had a good childhood, but being an only child fucking sucked.
Yeah, I kind of agree there. Shit, probably not, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of those
Why are
things.
you so against it?
I mean, it's not like I hate kids. I don't love them,
Obviously.
but I don't know. I just feel like I just not built for it, and I wouldn't want to fuck over a kid by like not being the best father for a kid.
Okay.
You know?
Do you think you wouldn't be the best father?
I wouldn't like hit my kid or nothing, but like
yeah, but I'm saying like
I don't know,
you think you
belt
wouldn't
ass.
show up when they need you, or like I could see you being a great father. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I feel like
I could. Are you good with kids?
Dean would be a good girl dad, bro.
He would be. Honestly, I can see that.
Dude.
No, I can see you being a great father, and I don't say that about a lot of people, but I can see you being like a really down to earth.
Yeah, big facts. Just come home from your Pest job and they're like, Dad, you're home.
Dude, just
Penguin fact of the
imagine,
day.
bro.
I mean,
Think
I
about
appreciate that. I mean, it's so easy to say yes, imagining the good days, but then you have to take into account there's a lot of bad days.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tiring days, a lot of like tears, screaming, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I
That's
feel like
fair.
that makes the good days better though. Like when you have that the day where you're having to change the diaper and they're screaming, but then they're looking back at you and they're smiling or they're saying your name and it's like, oh man, like
It's
this is
all
the
worth
best feeling ever.
Yeah, I feel like my dad always says that. Oh, you won't know, you won't understand until you
Yeah.
have kids.
Well, that's what everyone says. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everyone says, and there's certain things I'm like, yeah, right, Dad, whatever. There's certain ones like the more older I get, be like, yeah, maybe he's right.
Well, I mean, you just.
I'll
I mean,
never tell him that though. Like if he sees it and I'm not admitting to it, but if he sees it, he sees it. But I will never admit that to his face.
Like I know people like my age who have had kids, and they even say themselves like they never really saw themselves having kids,
Yeah.
but the second they did, they were like, "Holy cow!" Like they have more responsibility now.
Oh, it changes things.
Yeah,
Gives your
exactly.
life, I think in
Gives
a
you
certain
new
way, it
meaning.
gives your life meaning.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
everybody says.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just like we don't have kids. It's just only you is depending on you to like live and have a good life. Then when you have kids, it's like they fully depend on you. If you're not there for them and supporting them, they're just fucked.
Dean, do what the Spartans do.
What's that?
Just when at the ripe old age of 10 years old, send them out into the world.
Yeah.
Go ahead, warrior.
You got this.
You got this.
You know what? Actually, it would be kind of tight having a kid around to get into those like really tight crawl spaces, set traps out. That would be kind of dope.
He's saying it from a business aspect.
The child labor is already coming to mind.
He's already got shit in mind, man.
That's wild. But
I mean, yeah,
if
but that's so valid though, because like there are certain things like I do for my dad that he wouldn't be able to do if he had a daughter.
Yeah.
Or if he didn't have any kids.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think that's a reason
feel like-
anybody has kids.
No,
I think one of the
know, it's
reasons-
plus, it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, exactly.
I think one of the reasons that I found like really cool just like experiencing with my grandparents is like one of the reasons you want to have kids is so when you get older like life stays interesting because I think you can find your purpose in life, you can fulfill your career, you can find someone you enjoy spending time with, but I think the older you get like the less you're able to do,
Yeah.
the more you want young people around, you want that energy, and so if you have kids of your own, they're gonna come visit you, they're gonna see you.
Who's gonna take care of you when you're in diapers?
Yeah, man. And especially like you can pay for all of that, but I think one of your kids doing that and just like really taking care of you just means so much more than just
No, yeah.
like a nurse who you may have an affinity for, y'all may get close, but it's just so
Yeah.
different.
I mean, I got a family situation like that going on.
Yeah,
And my mom's, the sole bearer of the burden.
yeah.
And my mom will always tell me, he's like, Anthony, if I ever get like this, call me out on my shit. And I'm like, Mom, if you ever do that, I am throwing your ass in a home so fucking fast.
You better not put Miss Hernandez in a home.
My
put her in
mom
my
was
home.
like, oh, geez, thanks, Anthony.
Yeah.
Like, all the shit that I've done for you for the past 24 years. And I'm like, Mom, you know I'm joking. Now go make me a sandwich.
Jeez, bro.
No, it's actually
Jeez.
Anthony will genuinely send it to his mom, and I've heard it before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like when I joined the military, like when I went to boot camp, my mom's like, oh, they're gonna set you straight. You're gonna come back so much more mature. You're gonna come back disciplined. You're gonna respect your mother so much more. And I'm like,
Came
okay,
back
Mom.
worse. Came back worse.
Literally, the first thing I said when I graduated boot camp, when we got to stay with your family, she walked up to me when I graduated.
I remember
you know
this.
how like you go to parade rest and you can't break bearing until your family comes up to you.
Yeah, and like
finds
get
you
you
and
out.
gives you a hug.
Yeah.
My mom hugs me and I'm like, Mom, make me.
Legend.
And she started dying laughing.
No, you
That's
didn't.
so funny.
You can
No,
ask
he
my
did.
mom.
He
You can
did.
ask my
You-
mom.
he told me
No,
about that.
I swear. You can ask my mom
Yeah.
and you can ask my dad. That's
And
the
you
first
told-
thing I
yeah.
said to my
Dude,
mom.
that is awesome.
That's fucking, yeah, awesome.
But my mom knows. My mom knows I'm joking.
Based.
Like my mom will offer to bake me a sandwich every now and then, but like she won't ever do it if I ask her to do it.
Oh, hell no.
But like she knows I'm joking. Like if I mom, it's like when I was here, it's like, hey, can you make me something to eat?
Dude, if I told that to my mom, I might get my ass beat.
Yeah, your mom would slap you.
Yeah.
Your
No,
mom would
my mom
definitely
gives
beat
me
your
like
ass.
the good old like Gibbs slap from like NCIS. Like she'll just slap me in the back of the head.
Oh,
Like,
really?
you're stupid. Yeah, like my mom will slap me in the back of the head. It like won't be like a fucking clock back or
My mom will just sick my dogs on me.
Yeah, your dogs are assholes, man.
Just
they
other people.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I've been to your house so much and they still hate me. It's like, dude, it's like I thought I've been warmed up to you enough.
No. No. But how many kids would you want?
In a perfect world, 3.
Why 3?
I agree.
3.
Y'all
because-
obviously didn't grow up with 2 siblings, bro. It's the
But you
worst.
grew up with 2 brothers.
Yeah, three is the worst, bro. You gotta go
If
2 or 4.
So let's say hypothetically that Jonah was a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Hypothetically.
He is thinking about it.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Right. Okay. You don't think life would have been a little different?
Oh, it 100% would have.
Like, yeah, the house was rambunctious with 3 boys in the house. I would want to have 3 boys in the house. I'd want to have a girl to like an older. The youngest one could not be a girl.
Dude,
Because
my
she-
cousin is. I have my cousins. There's 3 dudes, and Elena, she's the only girl, and she's the youngest. And she, bro.
She couldn't bring home
She a menace?
boys. She couldn't live her life.
No, they would just bully the fuck out of
And
her.
they bully the fuck
But
out of her.
she-
Yes. But she'd be tough for it though.
No, yeah.
Yeah, she'd be tough for it.
Facts.
Nah, she rips the craziest fucking farts. It's insane, bro.
Wow. Wait.
What?
Out your
I am
family.
fully. I
So-
fully am. And she will admit to it. I guarantee it.
So she just
She's
fucking
proud.
mogs her brothers?
Yes.
That's
We'll stop
awesome.
fucking with her, bro.
My mom's brother had 6 kids.
Okay.
3 girls, 3 guys. And that's like they said they wouldn't change it for the world. They said it was a lot growing up. And I saw it because I lived with them for a while. I didn't live with them, but they lived 5 minutes from my house, so I was there every freaking day. My cousin used to pick me up and drop me off at school every day.
Yeah.
So I'd see it, but I think you do need to have a daughter to straighten the guys. If you raise them right, if you raise a daughter right, it'll straighten out the rest of the kids.
Yeah. That's fair.
I think my thought process is you need to have at least 3 to, like, build the family line. And then
Yeah.
That's
to
like.
build the family.
If there's 2,
branch
then
out.
the parents die off, and then there's only 2 to cover for them. So, you gotta have.
I think 3 is a good combination. It's not too much to handle, but it's also they'll
like
never
if-
be bored.
If you had like 2 boys, would you go for a 3rd child, even knowing that it could be a dude?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I at the end of the day, I want 3.
Yeah.
Dude, with my luck, I'm gonna have 3 girls.
I was gonna ask you, like, how would you feel about that? 3 girls.
Dude, there is a guy that goes to my church,
Oh no.
right? Has 6 daughters.
Oh. Dude, it's
You
always
know
it's
who
always
they
those
are,
church
too.
guys.
They're famous.
No idea.
Okay, so I'm not. They're famous, so it doesn't matter if I say their names or anything. Oh, but it kind of does. But
What are you gonna say
You
about
don't
it?
have to bring it up.
I don't have to read it. But there's 6 daughters, and they're all gorgeous. Like they're all models, every single one of them. Like either the youngest ones are twins, they're sets of twins. Even when they were in like elementary school, middle school, they were like modeling for like child ads. Okay. No,
We're getting really close there.
That line was teetering.
No, I'm not. No, that's not. No, gross. No, we're not gonna get on.
You were going down that line.
No,
you saved
but
yourself at the end there.
They're all gorgeous. Like they're all very beautiful people. And I'm not saying it because I'm like, oh, I'm sexually attracted to them.
Yeah,
of
course.
That's fucking gross.
Of course.
But I'm just saying they're all like models. Literally. Like I'm not saying that as a figure of speech.
Right.
Every single one of them are. Because the oldest one, she is verified on Instagram. She's got like 2 million followers.
Dang.
She's an actual model. And then all the other ones are going down the same line.
That's crazy.
But the guy's got it going pretty well. Like the dad's like 6'5", jacked, loaded. So I don't think he has any worries. I don't think he has any worries because I'd be scared.
Yeah.
Because this guy's a mean looking dude. But I think if I had 3 girls, I don't know how that guy does it, dude.
That's
he
a lot,
has
man.
7 girls in the house.
Oh.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is crazy.
You'd have to have a man cave. Like
You'd have to have your own fortress of solitude.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Dude, what about you, Carter? How many kids?
At least 3.
Just at least 3?
Yeah.
Ideal.
I'm a rabbit, dude. I'm going crazy.
I'm a rabbit, dude. Okay, ideal like order, like guy, girl, like
I don't really care.
you wouldn't
Whatever God
because
wants
like
for me.
for me it's like I'd want 2 or 4, but regardless of 2 or 4, I'd want the eldest to be a man.
I don't really care.
Because I'd want the older brother type of like sympathy, protection.
I don't know if I think.
I mean, older sisters can be definitely that way though too.
Yeah, but I mean
definitely
from like
seen
a
situations
how
like
much
that.
of an age gap do you want there to be?
I
9
genuinely think 2 years. 9 months is insane. I think it depends because I think if your wife wants to like, I mean this in the like most genuine way, like get it over with because obviously it's a lot on their body.
Oh, yeah.
Then I think you genuinely go like 9 months, like 3-month break or however long they need, then go back, right? And that's just the time of your life.
I don't think it matters for the youngest one because they'll have fun because they have older siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might terrorize
Well,
them
like,
a little bit, but they'll have that older experience for someone to go up and
But
ask
this-
for advice.
I just don't. I don't think it's something like an actual thing that matters though. I just think the
yeah.
only thing that matters is how you parent them because they're going to be a certain
I think
way.
it's all hypothetical, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Like you have a million different scenarios in your head, and
It's-
it could all play
Well, like,
out a certain way.
I would
it depends
rather
on how you
have
parent them.
I would rather have like older boys and younger girls, so like two older boys, 2 younger
agree.
girls, because I feel like they protect. They like any like boyfriend. You're not saying like, oh, you can't do that, but they know they're gonna have to bring him around, your older brother.
Yeah.
Versus like 2 older sisters and 2 younger brothers. It's like you have all these random older guys coming into your life that your sisters are dating. Like your sisters have all these things going on,
I
and
mean,
you
it
don't.
also-
depends on how you parent them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does because-
100%.
yeah,
But
no,
I
it
think
does.
like ultimately the thing. I think this is probably Southern, but I mean y'all are from the North. But it's like you raise your kids like they're boys, whether they're guys or girls, and the girls will have their feminine moments, but you raise them like they're boys. Because if you treat
What do
them
you mean
like
by that?
so like.
I see what he's saying.
If you're like, oh, hey, go outside and play. It's not like, oh, the girl has to bring her Barbie dolls outside and play. It's like, no, she's playing football with the guys. Like, she's probably not as good or as fast or as strong, but she's getting in
I
there.
think
And
it's the
she's
same argument that Carter has, that it's the way that you're raised.
well, but that's what I'm saying. I'm specifically talking about the way you raise your kids. Like,
Yeah.
100% depends. But if you raise your kids like boys, I think ultimately they're gonna end out.
I don't see that as raising your kids like boys though, because you're gonna force your daughter to go outside with Barbies. I
No,
would just say go
I'm
outside
saying-
and play and let her do whatever.
But that's
she
what I'm
wants.
saying. I'm saying go outside and play versus I feel like a normal parent would be like, oh, my boys are obviously going to go play football, but what is my sweet little girl going to do? It's like, let's make sure she has Barbies. It's like, no, go outside and play and figure it out. And then she'll be like, oh, I want to play with my older brothers.
I see what he's trying to say. I see the point that he's trying to make, but I think it comes right back down to what you were saying was it's the way that you're raised. Because yes, some families raise their daughters to be girly girls.
Yeah.
And some people raise their daughters to be like their brothers. Like my family, like there were 6 kids. They were raised like brothers.
Yeah.
But they had their girly moments, like you said. But at the end of the day, we would roughhouse all the same.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what you mean by raise them like a boy or like a girl, other than like how would you make them into a girl?
Well, I think the difference is, so like, let's say you're going to the store and it's like, oh, let's pick out a toy for my kid. It's like, I feel like you can pick out inherently girly product, inherently boy product, or like product in between, which is like
Legos
a
and
Rubik's
Nerf
Cube.
guns.
Yeah, so like a Lego would probably be like in between. A Nerf gun would probably be boy, and a Barbie would probably be girl.
So, but you're saying to purposely buy your daughter boy stuff.
And not necessarily boy stuff, but I don't think you're forcing the Barbie like mentality down their throat.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would just go to the store and be like, what do you want? Do you want the Barbie set? Do you want the Barbie set?
Yeah.
And if they're like, no, I want the football. I want the football. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but that's
okay,
what I'm
fine.
saying. Like, if you get your kid a football,
If my son wants that shit, no.
Yeah, what if your son wants a Barbie doll?
No, I'm gonna be like, no, you're getting a go-kart. We gonna go fast.
We gonna go fast.
but that's the unfortunacy of like the choice there, because that's not under your control at all. If your boy wants to get a Barbie doll,
Nah,
you're
fuck
raising him
that.
like a girl. So if your girl wants a football, you're not gonna be like, oh no, you can't have a football. So you raise them all like boys.
I see the point that he's trying to make. I do. I do.
I'm just
I
more
get
so
what you're
saying like just the way that you're saying, like, if my boy wants a Barbie doll, I would be like, to my girl who wants a Barbie doll, I'd be like, well, what about this? Well, what about this? Like, I want to show them other opportunities that ultimately not subject them to, you have to be a girly girl.
Well, but you were saying I'm just gonna go to the store and buy my girl a Barbie. and
Yeah,
buy my boy a
I'm
football.
not letting my kid go to the store and walking down the toilet and be like, I want this. Like, ideally that doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, if my
I'm
kid
kicking
says they
them out
don't,
of-
they don't want anything, I'm like, you know.
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm going to the store and buying them something. Like, I'm
Okay.
not, like, letting them choose, because obviously they don't understand the budget, they don't understand how much things are worth, and they're just going to end up sad when they get home anyways, because they're like, I wanted the $100 Barbie doll house. It's like, no, sweetie. All right, well, before we wrap this up, Dean, you have anything you want to say? I know you were a little quiet there during the middle, but it was
No.
very good to have you on. We
Yeah, I was
appreciate
just
you.
gonna say thanks for having me. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Dude,
thanks
heck
for being here.
Any words of
Appreciate
advice, words of wisdom for the crowd?
Any shout outs?
I'm not that wise, so I'll just refrain from that. Just that penguins are metal.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll catch you on the
Penguins
next
are
one.
metal.
Bye, guys.
Boys.